Zróbmy sobie wspólne zdjęcie. Zróbmy wspólne zdjęcie.
Właśnie wzięcie na ręce małej ukraińskiej dziewczynki przez prezydenta USA, to jutro z pewnością na okładkach gazet się pojawi ten moment specyficzny i bardzo piękny, ale wracając jeszcze do tych ustaleń, które mogą sprawić, że ten świat, o którym mówimy, świat w centrum w Moskwie, ten świat tej ideologii odejdzie w przeszłość. Czy jest na to rzeczywiście szansa?
Myślę, że tak. Ta pewna wojna zapanowała nie tylko na froncie. Oczywiście żołnierze rosyjscy ciągle są pod Kijowem, mimo że odpierani, zatrzymani ciągle.
So here we are again. This is Nick Siekierski, researchteacher.com, on Herbert Clark Hoover Square in Warsaw. And today, President Joe Biden is in Warsaw. He's visiting Poland as the conflict in Ukraine between the Ukrainians and the Russian Federation rages for over 4 weeks now. It's been 31 days officially. Days of conflict, huge losses inflicted on the Russian military. The numbers are impossible to verify, but it appears that the supply of weapons from Western countries, especially from the United States, the United Kingdom, Poland, and others in Europe, has had a huge effect on countering the Russian advantage in armor. The Russians have a very large tank force, far greater than the Ukrainians, but the Ukrainians have anti-armor weapons, javelins, other shoulder-fired weapon systems, some from Poland, from Sweden, from Finland, and they've done huge damage to the Russians. The Ukrainians have also fortified their cities against Russian encroachments. They've galvanized the entire population of Ukraine to resist against the Russian threat. President Biden has come to Warsaw to reassure Poland and the NATO allies on its eastern flank that the alliance is strong and that Article 5 of the NATO Treaty, which guarantees the safety of all members by leading each to go to war on behalf of any one member that is attacked by an aggressor. President Biden is going to give a speech at the Royal Castle in Old Town Warsaw, and he already visited Rzeszów yesterday, which is the main concentration of U.S. troops in Poland. There are about 15,000 troops. You also have an air base there. It's the main transit point for weapons that have gone from the west into Ukraine. Today he also visited the National Stadium, which is the main stadium in Poland. It's where all the main soccer or football, as they say here in Europe, matches are played. It has become the central registration point for Ukrainian refugees, over 2.1 million of which have come into Poland in the past month. It's the vast majority of the 3.5 million or so Ukrainian refugees who have been forced to leave their country because of the Russian invasion. At the National Stadium, they receive a PESEL, which is a personal tax ID and identification number. It's like the Social Security number in the United States. This way they can work legally. They can also receive benefits. There's a 500 plus 500 Plus program, which gives 500 Polish zlotys, which is about, in today's exchange rate, $100 or so a month, to all families with at least one child. So for 2 children, they receive $1,000 or about $200, and so on. I'm not sure if the speech has started yet, but Biden is going to give his speech in the courtyard of the Royal Castle. And I believe the main emphasis of the speech will be to reassure Poland and its allies in the region, NATO in general, that they will stand up to Russia. So I'm going to head over there and see what he has to say. I saw President Obama here 8 years ago when circumstances were much different. So here we are in Old Town Warsaw.
Did not conclude the end of the Cold War with the truth itself. Today, Russia has strangled democracy. It's sought to do so elsewhere, not only in its own country. Under false consolidated nation, Putin has resolved to say he did not define Ukraine. It's a lie. It's just cynical. He knows that. And it's also obscene.
Co, wydaje mi się, że to jest, że sygnał przejmuje jakby